Hi everyone, it's so nice to be back. I have a really messy table right now, but it has a reason because I want to refresh our memory a little bit going back to other classes that we had a couple of weeks ago. A couple of weeks ago we were working on techniques that were shading and blending into an artistic way of painting that was pointillism. Pointillism was a technique, remember, that was based on coloring dot by dot. Pointillism is also named stippling. That's another way of calling our pointillism. And let's not forget that the artist that developed this technique is George Seurat. I really love his technique. I don't know you guys, but I just love the idea of working dot by dot. It's so relaxing. You can be all day doing it, and it's so much fun, and you can mix so many colors together, and it's just wonderful. As I was saying, our shading was a technique using little dots really close together and then spreading them out all the way until we have a different kind of tone, right? It was a shading. It got lighter all the way, and it makes a little effect of a sphere or maybe just shadows. And in our blending, what we did was combine one color, mixing it up and turning it into another one. So you can see you can really play nice shades using the technique of pointillism. So I just want to invite you guys to continue with our work, and also remind you that this technique is really amazing because with only a couple of colors you can blend colors together and create new colors. That was the beauty of pointillism. But today we're going to work on a new project. As an artist, as George Seurat, he only had a limited color of palettes. So what we're going to do today is we're going to learn a little bit of how George Seurat started working with only 3 basic colors and how he started mixing them up and turning them into new ones. As you can see over here, this is going to be our project for today. As you can see, we have our primary colors, red, yellow, and blue, and we turn them into secondary colors, mixing yellow and blue, turning it into green, red and yellow, turning it into orange, and red and blue, turning it into violet. That's the technique that they used to use when we colored with acrylic paint, with oil paint. Today we're going to start working with tempera or any other acrylic paint that you can find. If you don't have tempera, it's okay, you can use acrylics. There's no problem. So let's start up working with our project. What we're going to need for this project is a white bond paper, legal size. We're going to need something that's circular so we can draw our circle in it. We're gonna need a ruler. We're gonna need a pencil. Right over here is my pencil, a pencil. We're gonna need our palette that has red, yellow, and blue. Red, yellow, and blue, that are our primary colors. You don't need the palette. You can use a plate. You can use any kind of flat surface that you can mix colors in, okay? Then what are we gonna need? We're gonna need 3 Q-tips, okay? And we're gonna need a black marker. That's basically what we're gonna be using for this project for today. So get ready and let's have fun. Okay, to start our project, what we're gonna do, we're gonna grab our circular surface and we're gonna put it in our paper, and we're just gonna go round, just like that, and make our circle, just like that. Okay, now, remember we started using our ruler. Our ruler, we've been practicing for a reason. Now let's see. Measure up your diameter over here and see how much it is. Mine is 15. So the middle, right, the middle is 7.5 for me. So this is my circle half. It should be there. Like, it's kind of weird. Let's see. 15. Yeah, it should be 7.25. This is my middle. And my middle should be also 7.5 here. And it's right in the middle. So 7.5. So I just have to make a line right in the middle of my circle. And now what I'm gonna do is I have to do equal, considering I have to do equal spacing over here. I'm just gonna do it really light, so if I make a mistake I can erase them. There we go. So probably that's half portion. There we go. So you can see right over here I have a circle that's divided in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 triangles. Okay, so how are we going to begin working? Let me just zoom this in a little bit there. We're going to begin using our Q-tip. There's my Q-tip, and I'm going to hold my Q-tip and just dunk it in to my red paint. And I'm going to start really close, a little bit more zoom. I'm going to start stippling. So I'm done with my first primary color, that's red. When I started stippling, you could see that I was using my Q-tip and I didn't press too hard on it. Because if I press too hard on my Q-tip, then it's gonna get all squished up and it's not gonna have the nice circles that I got in this first triangle. So be careful when you're stippling. Try to get them as close as you can and take your time making them. Now I'm gonna continue with my second primary color, that's yellow. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave this second triangle white and I'm gonna color my third triangle yellow. So let's start using another Q-tip and let's continue with our second primary color, that's yellow. So now I'm done with my second primary color, that's yellow. I'm gonna continue with the same procedure. I'm gonna leave this triangle white and I'm gonna color my third primary color over here, that is blue. So you can see over here in my palette, I have my red Q-tip and I have my yellow Q-tip. Now I'm gonna use my third Q-tip for my blue primary color. So let's continue and let's have some fun. So we're done with our primary colors that are red, yellow, and blue. Now I left this triangle over here white, these over here, because we're gonna make a blend. A blending in between red and yellow to make our orange. And we're gonna make a blend of blue and yellow to make our green. And a blend in between red and blue to make our violet. So let's continue working with our project. So there we have our secondary color, that would be green. That's blending in together blue and yellow. And you can see, if I get really close, it has kind of a greenish tone. So here we have our secondary color, that would be green, and it's blending in yellow and blue. You can see over here the little dots that start mixing up together and creating an illusional effect of green. So let's continue with our last color, that would be blending in red and blue. So let's continue our project. Okay, so we're done with our color wheel. We have our primary and secondary colors together using the technique of pointillism or stippling using acrylic colors or temperas. So practice at home a little bit of coloring like this with this technique, because for next class we're going to start doing a painting So you have to be really experts and know how you have to work so you can have different shadings on your painting. So before we leave, as any artist, we should be rewarded and people should know who made this beautiful painting. So my name is Sandra Robinson, so I'm going to put Sandra Robinson right over here. Put your name as an artist in your paper in your bottom right. And make everybody know how great of an artist you are. I hope you enjoyed our project. I really want to see you guys. I miss you guys so much. It's been a long time I haven't seen you, but I expect we're going to be seeing each other really soon. Until then, guys, hugs and kisses for everybody. Please take care. Bye-bye for now.